Hello lovelies, a very warm welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well out there. If today is your first time stopping by, this is Jamila's Recipes and you are welcome to my channel. Today we are making Ghanaian authentic peanut butter soup, or we are making groundnut soup as we call it in Ghana. This is a very detailed recipe. Let's get started. So I always like to mix different kinds of meat when I'm making peanut butter soup. So that's why you are seeing different kinds of meat in the pan. So to that, I'll add some blended garlic, ginger, onion, and some pepper to it. And then some meat seasoning and all-purpose seasoning. I'll add 1 seasoning cube, a salt to taste. So I'll rinse the bowl and then add the water to it. I'll cover and bring it to a boil. So while that is cooking, we have our peanut butter here. I'm going to add some tomato paste to it, add some water and mix everything together until I get a very smooth consistency. So always make sure you mix it well and there are no lumps in it. So if you are enjoying the process up to this point and haven't subscribed yet, please do so by hitting on the subscribe button down below to be notified anytime I post a new video. So after getting the smooth consistency, I'll transfer it onto the stove and then I'll begin to cook it just like this. So I'm going to stir this until it starts to boil. So we are going to cook this until we get oil at the surface of the peanut butter. So we are going to check on our meat. So I'm going to add some onion and 1 tomato to it. I'll add some smoked turkey to it as well. Cover and let it continue cooking. So at this point, our tomato and onions are ready. I'm going to remove them, blend it and set it aside. I'll add it to the soup later. So after getting all the veggies out, I'm going to add some mackerel to it and then I'll cover and let it continue to cook. So as you can see, our peanut butter has been also cooking. So we'll continue to stir until it starts to boil like this, and then I'm going to cover it and let it do its own magic. So here, as you can see, it has cooked perfectly well and the oil is just perfect at the surface of it. So I'm going to turn off the heat and then I'll set it aside. So we are back to check on our meat and it's time for us to add our peanut butter to it. So after we've added our peanut butter to it, we are going to mix everything together and then we will add some water to it and mix it as well. So in making peanut butter soup, the soup thickens up whilst it's still on heat and cooking. So the thickness of the soup will always depend on you. How you want it is how you go for it. So I've added a little water to it. So after we've mixed everything together, we are going to add our blended onion and tomato to it as well. We'll mix it together, cover and let it cook for a while. So we are back to check on our soup and it's been cooking for a while now. So this is the point where you have to check the taste of it, where the salt is okay or not. Peanut butter do not like excess salt, so always be careful when adding salt to peanut butter soup. It can turn out to be salty and that's not what you want for your soup. So as you can see, it is almost done. So I'll add extra scotch bonnet to it, cover and let it cook for the final part. And here our peanut butter is almost ready. So I'll just give it a little stir and then I'll cover again and let it cook. So always make sure you are stirring your soup from time to time to avoid it getting burnt. Peanut butter do not like it when you leave it on the heat for a long time. It will get burnt. So as you can see, our peanut butter soup or our groundnut soup is ready and it is looking super delicious. So if you haven't tried my recipe yet, please try my recipe and then let me know what you think. So we are going to be pairing this peanut butter soup with some rice balls. You can equally pair this with kokonte. If you are a Ghanaian, you know what kokonte is. So for today, it is going to be emutu ene enkatemkwai. So if you enjoyed the process up to this point, please like my video, leave a comment and let me know what you think. Until we meet again in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.